What's up, you guys? Happy new moon. I am so grateful to be sharing this space with you. I know it looks a little bit different. I did have the light on behind the camera, but I don't know. Something told me to turn it off, and I'm just kind of enjoying this space a little bit more just to celebrate this new moon with you guys. Happy new moon. I know that the collective we've been going through a lot, right? And based on what lessons we're going through and the constrictions and all of that. But right now, I really want to focus on the space that we have together here. And you know what? I think I'm going to get some Palo Santo burning. If you'd like to join me a little bit, I will have an intention for each and every one of you with the Palo Santo of clearing your space out and sending you all of my love and blessings. I think I'm going to, just do it on camera so you guys can enjoy the experience with me. I hope you guys have done your rituals, right? I'm not telling you what to do, but I hope you guys are enjoying your rituals, right? Enjoying them, enjoying this space, finding peace, finding balance. I know it's just a really beautiful moment, and I'm excited to see what messages we have. Now, it's going to be a big message, right? It's for the collective conscious. With this new moon energy, the new moon in Scorpio. Get this burning a little bit. Get the space. Get me off camera. Take some deep breaths. Just ground into this energy. I'm going to take some with you guys. Anyway, I don't know if I've said it. It is a collective new moon message, meaning if you found your way here, no matter what zodiac sign, what your birth chart says, there's something in here for you. You were drawn here. Welcome. I think I said it, but I am very grateful to share this space with you. Very, very grateful. I love it. I love the way the smoke looks on camera. I love this lighting. I just love it. Okay. So those are my intentions. I did a little praying beforehand. I'm going to ask again to just please be a clear channel for divine energy, for the collective, whatever they need to hear, whatever we need to hear. And I just thank you so much. It is my honor. It is my pleasure. And I just love it. All right, so we're going to start with the Divine Circus Oracle. And then we're going to move into a little archetypes by Tim Kranz. Some of you are really thinking about manifestation in general, right? And some of you need some of these manifestations to come in. Like you truly do. Some of them are just their absolute needs and for where you're going and the lifestyle that you choose to live, the diet that you choose to have, all that different stuff. And they just wanted me to let you guys know it's called the 11th hour, right? It's this card, Death Shall Not Take Him. Oh, that's the only thing with the lighting, because you can't really see it. But it's all about death shall not take him. We're in Scorpio season with this new moon in Scorpio, right? It's all about death and rebirth. And it says death shall not take him, right? The transformation is not going to consume you. In fact, you are going to rebirth yourself. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, right? But death shall not take him. In fact, what you've been manifesting is indeed on the way. Don't lose faith. Sometimes things come in at the 11th hour. Whatever we need, just find some presence right now. Be present where you're at. Know it's coming. I guess that's what they wanted me to let you know. And your future's looking bright, baby. Your future's looking bright. And I know when we're moving through the energies, right, of death and all of that, it can feel like nothing is ever actually going to happen, right? I know you guys can identify like, actually, nothing's going to happen. Actually, I'm just crazy, you know? I don't know. I'm looking for more like lighthearted new moon energy today. I want to break. I'm celebrating the new moon, and this is it's a celebratory reading, okay? Okay. We have Alice, we have the Sacred Fool, and we have Tiger Angel. I'm sorry, you guys. I know you guys can hear the dogs barking. They wanted to say hello. They're celebrating the new moon as well. So I'm grabbing the book really quick for these. But it's all, I mean, it's beautiful energy. I mean, Alice, right? Alice in Wonderland. Just give me a second, you guys. It says, new worlds are calling forth where old rules don't apply. It might seem strange or freeing or wild or even scary at first, but you are meant to explore these new worlds. You will gain so much from the experience. There's no need to be afraid. I think yesterday's message, when we were talking about it, we were talking about being in between two worlds, right? And the vulnerability of, you're kind of like hatching out of an egg and all of that different stuff. So we're on this journey. The Sacred Fool card did want to show itself in reverse, indicating to me, I do feel like there's fear, right? There's a lot of fear going in, making the commitment to this journey, right? Like, this is disorienting, okay? Alice in Wonderland, the movie is great. I love it. It's wonderful. I absolutely adore that movie. But if you think about it and the journey that we're on, right, like Alice in Wonderland, it is very disorienting, and it can, and fears definitely come up. And with it showing itself to me in reverse, I feel like part of this old cycle was obviously not going after what you wanted to go after, or being who you needed to find out who you were, going on this journey out of the fear of new beginnings, right? Because the ego resists change, okay? So the Fool says, imagine a life free from concern about the opinions of other people, right? We were constricted that's why this is coming. We were constricted by the opinions of other people, right? I don't know. Anyway, a life where you feel brave enough, free enough, trusting enough to play the fool, to make a choice, even if it seems illogical, unreasonable, daring, or downright foolish. Cast aside sensible opinions and poker faces. The Sacred Fool invites you to live unafraid, to take a risk and step away from the confines of what seems sensible and logical in life. Okay. So with this coming out in reverse, it's living, right? It's living within those confines. It's living within the confines of other people's opinions, only sticking to logic, right? Feeling something in our heart, right? And there's a balloon up here. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite dark. Sorry, guys. But it's a heart. It's like following the heart, and the need to put logic aside. I mean, this journey, it's a windy journey, as I think we can see here. There's twists and turns. Very rarely is the journey ever going to be just a straight line. There's peaks, there's valleys, there's twists, there's turns, and that can be very intimidating and scary, right? Especially a lot of the people who view my channel are breaking out of complete fear-based generational trauma, right? It's just everything's afraid. The big world outside is afraid. And these are beliefs that are deeply ingrained in us, right? The first set of downloads probably went in anywhere from the ages of 0 to 7. So overriding this system has been a lot of work, and it is like, I mean, that's why we should completely honor ourselves. I don't know why we spend so much time beating ourselves up when we are truly brave, we're truly courageous, and we're doing the work it takes, even though it is a lot. right? Breaking generational trauma, patterns, all of that stuff. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. So I mean, yeah, but this is what we're moving away from here is being held back by opinions, logic, reason, right? A lot of times on this journey we have to do things that a lot of people are going to give us the side eye for. Let them give the side eye anyway, right? That we don't need other people's approval to believe in ourselves. We don't need other people's permission to do anything. And that's kind of the biggest thing that's being released here, right? There's incredible improvement happening when it comes to being held back by fear, wanting to go explore, be Alice, you're Alice, go do all that stuff, but being held back by what other people think you should be doing, what other people are saying, other people's opinions, right? Like you are the only one who has the blueprint to, your own life. I mean, God has it, they can see for things from a higher perspective. I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, the opinions of others, like, yeah, that's what we're putting down here. There's going to be significant improvement. Okay. And there's been a lot of 444. I feel like, I've been seeing that a ton past, 24 to 48 hours. I know some of you have too. And not only do you have, I've been feeling a big presence from some of you have a grandmother or a great grandmother who is working very closely with you. That's coming through off this 444. So if you guys have been feeling some sort of presence, it's just a confirmation. I would definitely recommend getting into a deep state of meditation, connecting right now, because they actually have information to move forward. I can actually put a meditation recommendation in the description box below with Lisa Beachy, one of my favorite people on YouTube that does meditation. But what the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, to get in that space to connect with this energy that's trying to connect with you. It's definitely a feminine energy, okay? And she is going to help you. Okay. Now it's coming through. For some of you, it's a feminine energy. There is just a certain one of your spirit guides that definitely wants to come through that is going to help you share information. It's also going to be like a very fun and intimate experience. So I'm excited for you guys that you get to experience that, but they have a little bit of information for you, right? About like everything you've been thinking about and where you're going and the things you're trying to manifest. Okay. Yeah. Side note. All right, the universe needs you, okay? Let's look at this tiger angel. It needs your strength, your guiding hand, your devotion, your goodness, and your protection. There are people, projects, ideas, and hopes that need your encouragement, your optimism, your nurturing. You have helpful healing power in you. You guys, I don't know what's been going on, but it seems like you haven't been believing in yourself much lately, really not believing in the things that you have to bring and offer into this world. And it's actually crazy because you have so, like they're just saying, right? Like that's what's coming through very strong. You have helpful healing power in you. Be confident enough to be gentle, and your inner power shall uplift and protect many in this world, keeping them safe and inspiring them to trust and love, which ultimately you guys who are here probably identify as either empath, light worker, or starseed, one of those, or all three, or two out of the three. I don't care what your combination. I do care. Okay, I do care. I do, but I just, you got me here. Okay. So you got a duty here, right? Like you're going on this journey for yourself, right? And so, get it together. I know. I think what they're bringing in, and they told me that they were going to do this, is some humor. Things have been so serious lately, and it's time to just bring in some humor. And so I feel like we're all like you guys, you on the other side of this video. Hi, how are you? Happy new moon. But I feel like in our spirit guides and some of your spirit guides and my spirit guides and the archangels and the Pleiadians are all just kind of sitting here hanging out right now. And I'm just enjoying the space and I love it. And I don't know, just, yeah. But you have you know this. I feel like that's why I'm laughing about this, because you know this about yourself. And it's almost like the things that, okay, are interesting, the things that you have been going through and the lessons that you've been learning, a part of you was literally missing. Like you didn't, it was like you were unrecognizable to yourself. There was just an aspect of you that wasn't showing up anymore because you had other things to deal with or other things to do in this last cycle, lesson, whatever was going on. You fit it how it fits. But you didn't even have this part of you, and now that part of you is like returning. This isn't like a new discovery with it. Some of you actually it's going to be. Some of you are like, who is this person? I like this person. I want to show up as this person. Some of you are seeing that person for the first time. Some of you have lost aspects of that part of you, right? They just weren't present, and now they're coming back and you're like, "Hey, there you are. There you are." And I just love it. That's amazing. It's like a reunion with self. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful, you guys. This is a beautiful message. We have the crone, right? Like you've seen it all, right? Like you've really not everything, right? Like you can never see the entire world, but you've seen some things with the crone energy. Whoever you guys are, I'm reading for. Yeah, you've lived a lot of life. You lived a lot of life. You've integrated a lot of things. And even though when we go through these things, we're dealing with triggers and traumas, nothing really surprises you anymore. You don't have you're the Page of Cups, right? It's lovely energy. Just like the maiden archetype is a lovely energy, but things can get past her, right? Like with the crone, it's like she's eventually going to figure it out, right? That's the crone energy. And even though she can see with the crone energy, again, I feel like I need to turn a light on. What do you guys think? I'm going to ask you guys. I know we're not live, but I really feel like you guys are here. What do we think? Do you guys want to see? Yeah. Do you guys want to see these cards? Okay. So we had our fun. We'll close it out with a little bit more mood lighting. Okay. So we have the crone energy. What was that message I was getting through? Oh yeah, you see everything, but Anima Mundi, okay, which is accept all, reject none, philosophy, not just philosophy, life, like, everything that you are and everything, all the lessons incorporated, all of that, accept all, reject none. It's like you can see things in certain people, and instead of the judgment that was coming up before, it's not, you wanted to release that because you could see how harmful, right? Like, oh, it was on the other side, the warrior. Okay, so yeah, so we have the warrior, we have this underneath Anima Mundi. It's beautiful, right? Like the fighting spirit, the courage, everything that it takes to go forward. That's what you've been doing. But behind here, we had the destroyer energy. It's kind of like a tower energy. It destroys everything, right? Like going through this and becoming this is kind of destroyed all the things and the limiting beliefs that held you back before. Just judgment of self, judgment of other, all of that stuff. It's like being able to see it, but not judging it. Whoa, you guys, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're just going to, I think we're going to get, I don't even know what you call this spread. I keep seeing that warrior. Whoa. It's like, yeah. Oh, you guys, wow. The orphan and the eternal child coming out together at the cut. Like that, this has been, ooh. I feel like there's a portal. I feel like, yeah, okay. So there's a portal. We're jumping into that portal tonight. That's a big message coming through right now. Create it yourself energetically and do some sort of ritual. Look something up. Symbolizing your current reality that you're in and then manifesting the new reality, okay? It's kind of important, I feel like, for some of you. So just throwing it out there. But yeah, really working through, the orphan energy, feeling like you don't belong on this planet, really feeling like you're not lovable, all of that stuff. Oh my gosh. Feeling small. Going through all the trials and tribulations, but then we have the eternal child. Like we've been straight up been going back and healing this orphan's wounds. It's like, okay, so I watched this channel on YouTube. It's called Crazy Pieces, and it's an Arizona family, and they have adopted, like, I don't even know how many kids. I don't know the exact number. I know it's more than 10. And they take teenagers in a lot of the times, and they provide them with this. They love them for who they are. I don't know. They're just amazing people, and they're doing a lot of amazing things. But it just shows what's possible. And I feel like that's the energetic work that we all have been collectively doing on ourselves. Like, and if you haven't, like, that's the direction. That's the kind of thing we're talking about here. I know I feel like I'm saying a lot of words, not saying much. It's like, come on, message, come out fluidly, come out clearly. Okay. So you are you, and you've been like, no matter what, every single day, if you wake up feeling like an orphan, like nobody loves you and that life sucks, right? Like, treat yourself how you would treat a child showing up. This has come through before. I think it was like in a Taurus reading, like something like this. And it was like this message, but like really nurturing ourselves back to health. That's what we have been doing. That's what we are doing. Okay. Whew. All right, let's get 2 more shuffles on this, and we're going to jump in because I'm not doing any more cuts like that and talking about it. Was that 2? I don't know. Okay, let's do it. I'm a little laughy tonight. The riddle. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If that energy is at the foundation of everything. It's the shadowy energy. It's the need to know exactly what's going to happen. Well, you're not going to know the whole story here right now. Figure out what you want. Figure out who you are right now, tonight. I know I'm sounding bossy. Do your ritual. Really focus on this information. Take some time for yourself. You're already doing that if you're listening to this video. But the riddle is coming out at the foundation, and it's like, that's something. It's like, yes, it is a riddle. They acknowledge it's a riddle. We don't have the full picture. Things are still they're still doing work in the background, figuring all this out too. Okay? But sometimes we just can't figure it out. Embrace the riddle. Embrace the journey. Okay? Love the journey. Live on the journey. Be present in the journey. Okay? The judge. Was I talking about that? It's like in the past, right? This is showing up in past energy, right? Like, and it has been judgment and justice. And over this Libra season and moving into Scorpio season, I'm understanding those 2 energies so much better. Thank you guys. I appreciate your teachings. I've needed it a lot. I needed a lot of Scorpionic and Libra energy. But anyway, enough about me. This is the judgment, right? And it's like accept all, reject none. When we saw that, the Anima Mundi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't care though. I mean, I do, but whatever. But this is about what we accept and what we don't accept and what's okay, and black and white thinking. And here's the gray area, right? There's the riddle, right? Trying to figure out something through the old way of being, through black and white thinking. Things aren't black and white, y'all. Things aren't black and white. There is not a one size fits all for anything, really. There really isn't. I don't think there is. Everybody's individual, even though we are a lot more alike than we are different. We are each are individual, and we all have our own thing. And judging ourselves, judging other people, judging what people do, even thinking about really what other people are doing, and not focusing on ourselves and being detached from it and all of that stuff. Like, that's the past. We're done with that. Not that we don't ever need to pull out the judge, right? Because we always have to make decisions in our life, but it's about finding the balance, realizing nothing is really black and white, that we're, if we open ourselves to not what other people have done or not what other people are doing, but our own answers within, it makes it a lot easier, right? It's like, it's not a riddle that has one answer. It's a situation that has many solutions, and it's best to, if we don't exactly know how to act or react in the moment, to take a step back, sift through, ask ourselves questions, really taking time to figure out all of this stuff. Like, I don't even know what this stuff is. This is metaphorical stuff. It doesn't even exist. I don't know what this stuff is, but we're talking about it. Okay. Yeah. Here's the truth, right? Like, we have been on a quest for the highest truth collective We have been on a quest. That has been our intention. I want to find the highest truth. I don't care, I don't care what it is. I don't care whatever. Like we've, at some point, I feel like y'all at least made that decision. Y'all are ready to go where you need to go. And it's like, I don't care how bad it hurts and what I must face about myself. I'm ready to see the truth here. Okay, the truth, the thing, and you're like, some of you, oh my gosh, calm down. You just got done telling me that things are, not black and white, and that's usually a gray area, and now there's one truth. It's your truth. It's your truth based on everything that you've learned, being connected to the divine, right? Because like, I don't want to get too all into this. Let's see here. Why am I having trouble with words? I'm not having trouble with words. Being connected to the divine and seeing life through the creator's eyes. The creator. And shout out Queen Cup. I tuned into one of her live readings earlier, and it hit me too. It's like, whenever she's tapped into divine energy or the creator's energy, that there is there's always an absence of judgment and an abundance of love, right? So whatever created us that can see us from the higher perspective, whenever we're in their space, and they don't do that, why would we do that? I loved that perspective. Thank you, Queen Cup, for that beautiful, just little token of information. I love it so very much. Let's see what else we have here. The comic oh my gosh, you guys, that's what yay, we're going to be laughing about. We're going to be doing integration, right? We've been doing a lot of integration through feeling the pain over the past couple days leading up into this new moon in Scorpio, which, by the way, thank you, new moon in Scorpio. Even though it's been difficult, we get to laugh now and really laugh at these situations. Lighten it up. They said, lighten it up. The Pleiadians in specific are coming through and saying, lighten it up. Lighten it up, okay? Enjoy the laughter if you guys can feel it. Like, literally, go to my reading yesterday and listen to, like, the seriousness in my voice and then, the energy levels. It's so funny because I haven't seen that card in months. And I'm just grateful to see it because it's a lot. I enjoy laughing. I'm going to leave it there because we have been tuning into the heart, right? When we see truths all around, this is what this whole last cycle has been about, you guys. When we see truths all around, we feel the need to get our sword out and ready for battle and protect yourself. Then it turns on this black and white thinking and this judgment zone. And then we get lost in this riddle because we're judging the crap out of everything. But the answer is, you guys, we got to tune into the heart. So if that's where you guys are at, and that's where we're at right now, I always recommend this, but heart chakra, higher heart chakra, the universal heart chakra, moving through that. If you haven't been getting your third eye hits yet or getting these downloads in from the new moon and this beautiful energy, it's because that heart chakra is backed up. Okay, because that's the transmission center between the bottom three and the top three. And we've been clearing out the heart and we're continuing. If you guys were being elevated in vibration, so that way we can even find humor in these situations, right? That's the beauty of, clearing out this heart chakra. And yeah, it's just, it's gorgeous. And we have the heart tying everything together, the head and the heart, the sword, right? That's a very intellectual energy, the judge, right? Very logical energy. And then we have the heart and the comic with the riddle, right? And it's like, well, let's blend all of it beautifully together and find a balance. I feel like a lot of us have been trying out new things, and maybe we went super far in one direction and now we need to, reel it back a little bit and find our balance. And that's okay. If you did that, stop judging yourself, right? Like, you are balancing out head and heart. That is like a very serious thing. It takes a long time to do. It takes a lot of precise and deliberate, intentional action. So we're not going to judge ourselves for, what may have transpired in that process. Let it go, let it flow. look at this card and laugh about it a little bit. Laugh a little, live a little. Do we want more energy, you guys? Yeah, let's just, ooh, don't fall over. Oh my gosh, I almost did knock you guys over. What just happened? Hold on. Did I just like turn the whole thing? Oh my gosh, sorry. Sorry about that. Now I told you I felt like you guys were hanging out with me. Now I really feel like I knocked you guys over. I don't want to knock you guys over. All right. So, yeah, we're going to clarify quickly. I said quickly. I don't know how long it's going to take. With a little bit of tarot on the archetype. Let's see what we have. That's beautiful. You guys, and just know, if you're not there yet, connect with your heart space, and then you'll be able to move into this lighter laughter, comic energy. Take a deep breath. Take a rest after that intensive, leading up, whatever, and just laugh. Laugh right now. Allow yourself to laugh, right? We have this new moon energy. Embrace that energy until you receive further guidance from wherever you receive your guidance from. Okay, that was the last shuffle. Do I want to cut it? Okay. Yeah. Instead of trying to figure out the riddle, okay, like I said, we've been going through a lot. We don't see the Four of Swords without a bunch of Three of Swords, a Two of Swords. Jeez. Two of Swords, mental, going back and forth, trying to figure it out. Three of Swords, the actual broken heart, the expansion process. Yeah. Okay. This is at the foundation here. We need to rest. Okay. You can rest. You're allowed to rest. Instead of trying to figure out the riddle, just rest. Just rest. Rest and laugh. Watch a comedy. Enjoy yourself. Take a break. Take a break, please. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, right? With this Judge here. Yeah, I mean, we do have to make judgment calls, okay? So I know we were talking about this. We have to, after we've tried, not tried to do black or white thinking, as soon as we know we're connected to our heart space and we can see the truth and we can move forward, we have to make judgment calls, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles, to get there, requires we make some decisions. Some are going to be difficult, some are going to be tougher than others, some are going to be exciting, but it still requires us to make decisions to get there, right? And then we have this card, the Seven of Pentacles, right? All about putting in the work, putting in the commitment to see the highest truth. Like I was talking about the energy that I pulled up even before, I pulled that out, but the patience required, right? The dedication, the knowing when to stop, knowing when to go, red light, green light, slow down, yellow light. But yeah, all of that, planting your seeds, planting the right seeds from trial and error, figuring everything out, but being truly committed to the highest truth, knowing, you guys, knowing that that's the way to get here. That's the way to get there. Okay. Yeah, I did feel that transmutation of energy, right? We're going to be transmuting this Five of Swords, this battle, this ego, all of the stuff, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, all of that stuff. This pain, right? Whatever you experienced, we're going to now see it from a higher perspective, from the place of the heart space, and just they don't want you to be so serious. It's not that serious. I mean, I know it feels very serious. It's all just energy, you guys. This is what's coming in. Don't feel like I'm bypassing you. That is not what I'm doing. If you see all of my other videos, like I do get very serious and everything like that. But yeah, just don't be so, okay, the Judge over here, he's very serious. Judges are very serious. They're intimidating. They got a lot of responsibility. I mean, I would be very stressed out if I was a judge in, in this court system. I wouldn't be able to do it. My integrity would not allow me to do it because they just don't have enough information, whatever. I'm not going to go on this right now. I'm going to laugh about it. Okay. It's not that serious. Yes, we're in the Matrix. you know, whatever, a simulation, whatever you want to call it. But right now, they just don't want to take it so seriously and kind of rest, right? Four of Swords here. And as you allow yourself to rest and get back connected with your vision and you know, stop seeing things so black and white, staying committed to the truth, tuned into your heart space, we can transmute this energy, you know, this conflict. And I do feel like it's coming up too. So just, you know, keep your eye on the prize here. You might these are going to be the two realities that you can choose to live in. And yeah, just choose wisely, right? Stay in your heart space, and you could, you know, use this energy to overcome this energy and not be consumed by this energy, taking away the laughter of life, right? Yeah, look at guys. Yeah, so we're okay. I hope that my comic-like energy tonight hasn't been seeming insensitive, especially now kind of seeing this in the present energy. I understand, because I understand, but some of you have been really, 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 really like scary kind of going through it. Really, really, really triggered. And what I want you to know is that, what did I read? And I read it, and it's like the heart can't ever really be broken. It's the ego that's broken, because the ego places all these expectations on other people, places, and things. So when we go through heartbreak, we truly are expanded, because it takes that attachment, right? That low level lack, all of that, right? Like 3D, that third dimensional attachment to things. And allows, you know, you to be released from them and truly embrace connection. Connection, very different than attachment. Attachment is something that you can't get away from. Connection is something that you choose. Two very different things here. And so we're moving from that place. And there has been a lot of triggers. Take your rest right now. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the new moon. Celebrate yourself. Don't forget to do, with all this new information that you've gotten, don't forget to do your rituals, okay? Very important. I know I said it again. You guys, I'm a Taurus. I'm a Hierophant. Bear with me. Bear with me, okay? And yeah, that's it. That's what we got. I love you guys. I'm going to cut it off here. But this is beautiful energy. I hope you got some, you know, I hope somebody got something, right? Something out of this reading. And I know I did. So, and I know, I feel like you guys were here. We're all hanging out. All of us, our ancestors, our spirit guides, the angels, like it was a party. And I hope you continue this party, you know, even after the new moon, right? Whenever you see this, if it's a day or two after, whenever, whatever, enjoy yourself. We're still under that energy. We're still building something up to that full moon. All right? Happy new moon. I love you guys all so very much. And we'll talk soon. I'll see you soon. We're going to hang out soon. Namaste and God bless.